East side of Detroit, baby. You know what I mean? We out here in the east side of Detroit. Come get Vezzo, man. Yeah, Vezzo old house, man. See that, man? We like to let you see how the artists come, how far the artists come, man. You know what I mean? Now he pulling all types of Rolls Royces and Bentleys and all types of shit up to this joint. Look, man. Look, man. East side of Detroit, man. And just for the record, man, Blade Icewood was the first nigga from D-Town to throw the buffs on. I did a whole history check on the day. I want to know who was the first nigga that threw them joints on, man. Yeah, Blade Icewood, man. First nigga to throw them buffs on. What's up, baby? Come on, man. Let's take a walk down the street, man. Come on, man. The ghetto, man. Detroit, Michigan. You know what I mean? East side. Lil Vezzo used to run up and down this block right here, man. I mean, look how fucked up it is around here, man. You know what I mean? Niggas gotta come about these circumstances, man. That's why I be letting motherfuckers know when you come about these circumstances, man, we the greatest, man. We the best ever did it, man. When you come about these motherfucking type of circumstances, man, we the best ever did it, man. Motherfuckers be having head starts. And we be the ones that end up being great, man. Think about that shit, man. Think about that shit, man. You know what I mean? It's motherfuckers that grew up in houses, right? They grew up on blocks, right? That never had an abandoned house next to your shit. Like, look, there's abandoned houses over here, man. Look at this shit, man. Look at the roof. Come on, man. Walk down here, man. The roof's all fucked up and shit, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Look at the house right there. Motherfucking abandoned, man. You know what I mean? Motherfucker house got wood on the windows, man. Some niggas don't know nothing about living this type of shit, man. So when you come up out of this shit, man, you a winner, man. For real. But just think about this too, right? Icewear Vezzo grew up on this block, right? This little ass block in the east side of Detroit. And Derek Coleman, who used to play for the Sixers, who was a beast, grew up on the same motherfucking block. That house right there next to that motherfucking car, man. Think about that, man. Think about that shit, man. Greatness came from this block right here, man. That's some deep shit, man. Two motherfuckers made it off this block. That's some shit. That's some real good shit, man.
Ice right here.
Huh?
There's ice right here.
Look at this ice pulling up right here. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I just got done telling y'all. And showing y'all where nigga come from. And look at this shit.
Yeah, bitch, we trapping peas.
Look at this shit.
I can pour a big act for weeks.
Look at this shit. I'm just showing these niggas where niggas come from. And I said nigga pulling up Rolls Royces and all types of shit now. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Big dog shit, man.
Yeah.
Coming off this block.
Yeah.
Coming off this block right here.
Straight off 6 Mile, nigga.
But straight off 6 Mile, man.
And I own 5 houses over here. Real life.
Came back and bought the block too, man. Fuck we talking about,
I don't
man.
even rap about that part. I don't even, you heard?
Right.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Got his own
So
chips,
my nigga,
bought the block, Rolls Royces. He was in a different motherfucking car last time. Good damn. What you got, about 1.5 in cars? That nigga acting stupid. With the orange brake pads on them bitches. You hear me? Nigga got the orange brake pads.
Nigga, man. What's up, bro? What's that word?
Dog.
It's my brothers right here, man.
Yeah.
My real friend.
Yeah.
Flo, what's up, brother? How you feeling, man? You know what I'm saying? You heard? I should have put my shit on here. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it from me today, huh? Y'all niggas got too much money now. 6 miles. 6 miles is where it all started. That's where I started it. My whole childhood over this motherfucker, man. 6 miles. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of you, man.
Babyface, he from off that street, but down across 6 miles. We are from the same hood, you know what I'm saying? He's from across the grass, they from Cheddar Grove. Everybody over here. Everybody. Doug and Pease from Cheddar Grove. Me and Ray from this here.
Just ask you a question, man. Coming from this shit right here, how I feel, man. You pulling this shit up, man. On 4Gs, man, with orange brake pads, man. How that shit feel, man? Give it to me raw and uncut.
Shit, bro. When I do think about that shit, bro, that shit feel like everything in the world. But like on a regular, like just on a day-to-day basis, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I try not to even think about that shit because I know how further a nigga can be, you know what I'm saying? I know this shit ain't about that shit. That shit really don't mean nothing, bro. This shit about not fucking going broke, you know what I'm saying? That's why I pay so much attention to y'all. I know how y'all really moving, bro. Like y'all them type of niggas, bro. Y'all really, niggas be having way more than what a nigga move and talk like, bro. That shit stick with me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm starting to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this shit don't mean nothing. Jewelry, none of that shit, bro.
But them trophies,
They love to see the trophies. No, for sure. You gotta show them the trophies sometimes.
There's something about the coach.
Well, it's so easy for a nigga to get too caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas will get too caught up in that and accepting. Some niggas just want to just feel like they got a lot, or some niggas cool with everybody thinking they got a lot. I'm one of them niggas. I really want to have it. Like whatever I show, I gotta have triple more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to show more or act more above my means or what a nigga really got. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't about that. Like way I grew up, like with my brother and all them niggas always told me, bro, get your money, keep quiet. They ain't nobody business. What you got? You ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? You gotta run around this bitch, showing and speaking too much on what you got. Get your money and keep calm. You know what I'm saying? Be quiet about this shit, bro. Say that like when a nigga think about it, that shit feels good. But I don't think about it too much because I don't want to lose focus. I don't want to never start feeling comfortable. Like damn, I made it. I'm straight because I know I'm not. That's a lot of shit that I can't buy. I don't like the feeling of not being able to afford something. That mean I ain't where I need to be. It's shit that I want that I can't buy. So that shit ain't enough. You know what I'm saying?
Always told me a long time ago, if you know exactly how much money you got, you ain't got no money.
You ain't got no money. That shit ain't enough. You know what I mean? So,
I said, God damn, over there.
And I'm really just saying that to all the young niggas, everybody, like, don't get too caught up in that feeling. Don't let that feeling control you and consume you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get to a certain place in life where niggas start getting, like bro say, niggas start getting them trophies and niggas start acting and feeling like he made it. As soon as you get that feeling, motherfucker gonna get lazy. It happened to me. Yeah, I mean, I made $100,000 when I was a shorty. I felt I was rich. I got lazy and fucked it all up.
Right.
Yeah. I thought it was enough. I thought, oh yeah, nigga, I'm straight.
Right.
I got comfortable with the feeling. I let go of the grind, you know, I let go of the focus.
Right.
I was more worried, caring more about the fact that what I had, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't letting that shit happen.
And like that time when you called me, and I told you, listen, Vash, niggas ain't gonna say this, a lot of niggas ain't gonna say this. Don't overthink your move. If you got moves on the table, play smart because you might not be popping 36 months from now.
That shit.
And I don't think a lot of dudes don't understand that. We got some of the biggest cats in the game. They come out, ain't nobody playing the album a week later.
Me.
The biggest cats.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to be on top of your game and realize, like, man, I got to go get my money. I told you, go get that money.
That business, make sure that business straight. You said that shit, bro. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I was overthinking that shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking too long. You like,
see what you doing?
What you doing? Like,
You keep playing games.
what is you thinking so long for? You playing games, nigga. You ain't gonna be the same nigga. You might not be the same nigga 6 months down the line, 3 months down the line. You might not.
Get your money.
Yeah, but it's still a roll of a dice. Why play? Get that money.
Yeah, you better get your money. Shit. Turn it the fuck up out here.
I just want y'all boys to see, you know what I'm saying, where I came from, you know, see my hood and shit, you know, it's the only motivation I had to look at. Is it. We ain't grew up with no, like, rich uncles, rich cousins, we ain't got none of that shit, bro. We slept in this bitch, it was fucking 9 of us in it was only 3 bedrooms. Me, Calvin, Pee Weezy, my brother Rick, Therese, Tone, Tayetta, my little brother Chris, Dion. That's my brother Smoke, my line.
You ain't lying.
3-bedroom house, 8 motherfuckers in that bitch. Not including my mom and my daddy. That's 10 people in a 3-bedroom house. That's all the motivation I had to go off of, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? My mom was doing so good, handling her shit so well, bro. I didn't even know we was broke. I ain't feel it. I ain't feel poor. I didn't feel like we was fucked up because she carried her shit like a gangster. She just carried that shit tough and strong. You know what I'm saying? It took for me to get a little older to realize, damn, it's a lot of shit we ain't got. It's 10 motherfuckers in this 3-bedroom house.
Right.
Man, we really ain't supposed to have roast. We really ain't supposed to have money.
Right.
Man, we fucking eat spaghetti sandwiches. Like, what the fuck going on?
Spaghetti sandwiches was the shit, though.
Bitch was smacking dope.
They was the shit. Don't front on them. Throw them down. They still calling them down right now. You know what I mean? Gilla Wolf a couple of them down.
Fuck it.
Put the glizzy, chopped up glizzy. He like the spaghetti to chop the glizzy. He put some spots in there. Chop the glizzies up. You know, he was one of them boys to see.
Glizzy side. Glizzy, yeah.
President shit. He was up there making this spaghetti night low. I got y'all. You feeding the whole prison spaghetti with turkey meat.
So this came a long way, man.
I just
this house. I ended up buying that white and green house right there. I got rid of that. The white and green one, the one right next to the vacant one. Yeah. Then you know the house next to that one, brown one. Right now I own that house next to the brown one.
Which one?
The white and green one next to the brown one. Where the black Jeep at? Yeah. My brother Calvin owned the house across the street from that. Yeah. My brother Rick owned a house like 2 down. My brother Calvin.
Yeah. You own this block.
We bought our block back.
Yeah.
Bought this bitch back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My mama bought that house just for the memories. You know what I mean? We ain't letting that bitch out of that. She got to fix that bitch up. Had that motherfucker.
Right.
Made the nigga turn to men around this motherfucker.
I just was telling him, you know, imagine coming from this shit. You know what I mean? That's why I tell him when we make it about this shit, we the greatest.
Facts.
We the motherfucking greatest. We was behind the 8 ball the most.
That's a fact.
Nigga grew up in a house with 10 motherfuckers, man.
Literally,
in a 3-bedroom, man.
Literally.
You feel what I'm saying? And to come about that shit and be successful and to be able to provide for your family, nigga, we the greatest. Greatest ever did this shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, every nigga from around the world, from ghettos all across America that bounce up and be strong and beat the system and come up out that shit, we the greatest, man.
Yeah, I think a lot of niggas, like, you know, I be seeing a lot of niggas hustling backwards. A lot of niggas get up out this shit and go right back to it. A lot of niggas want to be more of the street nigga that they was when they initially got away from this shit. Like, the goal is to get the money, fuck this shit, get away from this shit, turn up, help the family out, invest and buy shit, bro.
And sometimes motherfucker never was the street nigga, get the money, now they become the street nigga.
We worked all 3 of us, we worked our entire life to not have to live like, fuck am I going back for? Fuck, I'm about to risk everything, so what? So you can say I'm a real nigga? Fuck am I getting out of that?
You know, one thing I could say too is when, you know, we was out here on super goofy shit, it was always about some money. For real? At least I can say that I was doing dumb shit in my life. But it was for some money. You know, young niggas now can't even stand on that. It's like, wait, y'all beefing with them niggas and
you know what?
Y'all niggas about to try to kill them niggas and this shit ain't about no money. This shit ain't. So you willing to go sit in jail forever and this shit ain't about no money? That's the craziest mindset to me ever, man. That's like the craziest shit ever.
Man, I got my street tatted on me when I was in the feds. Mm-hmm. Man, OG told me, nephew, what the fuck is you doing? I'm like, what? Like, how you getting a name tattooed? How you getting a street name tattooed on you that you don't own? I'm like, what that mean, nigga? That's why I came up, you know?
Yeah, this is my block.
I understood what he meant. That's why I got out and bought the street. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I own the street. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta make this shit count for something, bro. This shit ain't count for that nigga wasting their time, bro.
But guess what? It all resort back to you was in the joint, right? and you came across an old head, you dropped some game
Drop some
on
knowledge on me.
Nigga dropped some game on you.
That's what made me do it.
And right then and there, you probably was like, motherfucker,
I ain't understand what I thought. I'm like, man, that nigga on some weird shit. Like, what you know what I mean? Like, why you worry about the fuck I'm doing? He like, nephew, I'm just like, you know, it don't make sense.
Right.
I'm not telling you to not get the tattoo. I'm saying make that tattoo mean something.
Yeah.
And I understood what he meant.
Right.
I'm like, what you mean make the tattoo? Ain't no more than this bitch can mean. I already got up out of that, from over that block. And I knew what he was talking about when he went in a deaf conversation. That's what he meant. Make that street name you got tattooed, make that shit mean something. That's what he meant. Go buy that block back. Go do something with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? All that OG drops, man, everything I learned came from, you know what I'm saying, niggas. All the nigga gotta do is listen. I even learned from some young niggas too, though, bro. Like, I learned from everybody, my nigga. I ain't too bossed up in my own mind and feel like I can't listen or I can't learn shit, or I ain't too prideful to know I fucked up or I'm moving wrong, or you know what I'm saying, to know another nigga might got more answers than me. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I don't feel nothing about it. I'm alright with that. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot listening to niggas, bro.
I mean, and that's you know, understanding your weaknesses and knowing your strengths. You know what I mean? Me, I'm a nigga who I get around a motherfucker and I don't know some shit. I ask a shitload of questions.
You better ask everything.
I ask everything. I want to know everything. How you do that? What?
Right.
You did that and you made that much money? And wait, so how long did it take you to set that up? Wait, and then what you had to do after you set that up? I'm gonna do everything.
You know, rest in peace. You know what nigga that was, he said they gave us like 4 or 5 hours, $1 million worth of game. Rest in peace, that nigga Dolph. That nigga was giving up so much game when we was in that pool, shooting pool in that room. And what was that studio in Atlanta?
Patchwork.
He just was going crazy. You do this, you set this up, you make sure you line this up, had us with this. And he was, you know.
So for a first single was gonna cost this much. You know, he was giving us
make sure you do the visualizer, make sure you do this joint.
Right.
Boy, had that shit down. He had
it down pat.
Right. You know what I mean?
Terry had that shit together.
And there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that done gave us some game over the years. You know what I mean?
What y'all niggas do? Y'all get that shit right back.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you know how many conversations you in?
I already know. I told
bro,
you.
Lo talk to me straight. Hey, man, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah, you tripping.
What the fuck is you doing?
Tripping.
You said, who the fuck you think you? Not downplay what you do. You doing your thing, but who you fuck you think you? These folks offer you money. You said you thinking.
You taking on some money that you might not be hot next month. The way the game is. I said, nigga, you tripping.
He said that.
And I was ready to do a speaking thing. I came out the speaking engagement. They paying me like 30 bands. I said, listen, man. You fucking tripping, man. Get your money, man. I was in Florida. I said, get your money. Way to play games.
Don't overthink this
You
shit.
telling motherfuckers, hold up. You hold up and you hold up. I got to think about it.
Man,
Let me think about these
What I
films.
told him, Lo, I said, I gotta think about it.
Yeah.
Did that shit make sense?
I said, you got to think about it. I said, nigga, you might not be hot in 6 months.
Nigga said
I'm going to
that.
tell you the real
Hey,
deal.
get on me. He said that.
You might not be
He
hot in
like,
6
man,
months.
I ain't trying to downplay what you got
No,
going on.
you talking about, I mean, think about it.
What you talking about?
Because the reality is that 6 months later, a year later, you on fire.
Right.
But the reality is also a flip side to that.
There's a flip side of that.
And we
Shit
always
change.
gonna give the niggas the game, and the niggas, especially niggas we fuck with, we fuck with you all the way true and through.
Nah, real
You feel
nigga
me?
shit,
You
yeah.
make one call, you know, what's up, bro?
What's up,
I
baby?
got something up, nigga, we there.
Yeah,
Say no
I
more,
appreciate
nigga. It ain't about nothing, nigga. We there. You feel me?
Yes, real
So
niggas, bro.
for us, you know what I mean? We always gotta get a youngest the flip side of the coin.
Yeah.
You know? Flip side of the coin, guys, is listen, man, the way this shit is, man, you put out two motherfucking lukewarm records, you done.
Done.
Done. If you ain't got no motion, you ain't moving around, they ain't
Get
seen
your
it.
money out this shit.
And then the emulation game's so crazy, motherfucker might emulate your whole shit. There might be a new you somewhere.
Man, that happened.
A new you pop
I
up.
can't blame you. Can't blame
can't
the
be
new
mad
you.
at him.
That nigga a hustler. He thinking.
Cause you
You
playing,
see,
got
you ain't
backs.
doing what you supposed to be doing.
I can
with
feel the void that he had.
Yeah.
Go ahead and slide.
Motherfucker be Icewear Vezzo. Fuck this shit.
Icewear Vezzo.
Yeah.
Nigga be Icewear Vezzo.
Icewear Vezzo. For real though. That
you
nigga
get up
fucked
your
up.
whole-
I can't get a book. And nigga done got all the books.
You got your whole joke.
I can't get a
They booking this nigga about
They
mistake.
want him. They want Vezzo, man. Your ass
nigga put
playing,
out
man.
5
Vezzo.
videos every 2
Bitch,
weeks.
You done got 2 there. You run around this bitch like you motherfucking Brian O'Neal, some motherfucker.
Motherfuckers punching Icewear and shit popping up first, they going right
Yeah,
there.
we just gonna fuck with the Vezzo nigga, man. He harder.
And he 10,000
He
less.
works smarter. Yeah, and he
He
cheaper.
10,000 less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck him.
And nigga don't take too long for the verse. We tap in when he ready.
Come right back same night. Video.
Hey, Jay. I want y'all to meet my cousin, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I continue to say that. This nigga I looked up to when I was really right here, bro. Like, this one
He look like a little ass running back or something.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Like
Not even just me, bro. Like,
nigga look like he just coming through.
I'm showing y'all
Lions to sign that nigga up.
man, that nigga, like, y'all done heard that nigga name in my music, Ray music, P's music. He one of them niggas, like, he ain't too far from our age, bro. That nigga just always been like next level, bro, with the thinking, with all that shit, bro.
Keep y'all focused.
Man, he was the first young nigga that made a decision to be a grown ass nigga, bro. Like, period. He the nigga
When you say grown ass, what you mean?
Like,
Educated
nigga on this shit, like, you know, like, nigga thinking, man, fuck that, I'm about to get my license, nigga, I'm about to do this. Y'all playing, nigga, we in the hood, still setting up plays, trying to fake rob. That man moving around, moving and grooving, doing what he gotta do, bro. Like, really just took the step to be a man, nigga, to come up with a plan and start planning his future at an early age, bro, like way early. That nigga owning houses, bro, and we was teenagers, bro, in real life, bro. In real life, bro, like, I'm talking about some shit you see in like a movie, bro, like, for real, bro, like, Holmes had that type of motivation for us, bro.
Yeah.
For real, bro. Young nigga, bro, 20 years old, 550 Benz on 22-inch, what the fuck was on them, Shanties, like, the shit like that, bro, like, all the right way, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't one moving crazy, nothing. Like, he's one of the niggas we looked up to, bro. It was just that, you know what I'm saying? We still get games, bro, like, he's just one of them, bro. So we was blessed to have niggas like this around us, bro, to keep us on our toes, like, nigga, we seeing how he moving.
That nigga look like he your age and shit.
He ain't far from our age, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we seeing
That's how you know the nigga been living good for
he
so long.
was one of them niggas where we had to reevaluate ourselves, is what I'm saying, bro. Like, fuck is you doing, bro? Like,
Cause you like
you look in
out
the
here.
mirror type
Right.
shit, like, man, what the fuck, bro? This young nigga, what the
You like we out here doing dumb shit and he doing legal shit.
Not even, it just period, bro. Just moving, just overall, just moving like the boss, bro. Like, just being him, nigga. Ain't never like click hopping like Ryan. None of that type of shit, bro. That man was always him. He was him. You know what I'm saying? That shit been inspired the nigga, bro. Like, he nigga that really been inspired me, bro. That nigga, first nigga take me to a studio. Oh, everything I love, nigga.
Well, the nigga only got 8 characters with his fucking head. He sit over here with a big ass R. Kelly joint. Boom, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Oh, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. This nigga got an 8 carat motherfucking diamond in his head. I bet he is that nigga.
That's the family, man. Nigga just blessed to have certain type of niggas around us, bro. I feel like our whole hood, we just always, this a competitive type hood, bro. And that shit work out in our favor, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit always worked out for us. Niggas always, like, competed. Not in us. You know, it's two type of competitive competition. You got the sucker, jealous, hating, whole nigga competition. Then you got that nigga get on your shit competition. Our hood always been like one
we
of them.
from a hood that's like that too. Oh, that nigga got what? He got that thing. Oh man, I got to go man. Hey nigga, I see you, nigga. Man, I'm about to go get that thing too, man. That, you know, talk. So I understand what you talking about. Growing up, man, you know, a nigga like him that was close to your age, but was still around your age could communicate with
Nigga
y'all.
was just way more mature than us, basically, bro. Like, way more mature. We still was kids. Holmes was like on some, nigga, what the fuck is y'all niggas doing, bro? I ain't about to be playing with y'all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That shit motivated, inspired niggas in real life.
Right. That's what's up, man. And that's what it's about, having some niggas around you that could show you, you know, you get this shit in a different way, man. We could do this shit in a different way, man. I'm telling you. That's why we be telling the young niggas all the time. And we be changing young niggas' lives, because we see them young niggas, man. I was like, this nigga's killed my brother. I was about to, I'm talking about all kinds of shit. And you just be like, stay strong, young. Stay strong, youngin'. You know what I mean? It's gonna turn for you. So, you know, we commend you. for being, you know, for being one of them niggas.
It's showing to lead by example, you know what I mean?
That's what he
the
did.
example game is everything, bro. Because sometimes motherfuckers really be wanting like, damn, I don't want to do this no more. But they don't be having nobody to lay the foundation, be a trailblazer of this shit. Where they seeing it's like, no, look, I took this play. Remember that play I did? I took that and I turned it in this. I grabbed that. I gripped this and did this. I got the paperwork. This is what it looked like. This is what the LLC looked like. This is what tax ID looked like. This is how you get your bank account. This is what accountant I use. You know, because dudes don't be knowing.
Exactly.
They don't be knowing.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, but to see it, that's everything, man.
Hey, bro, I want to take y'all niggas to this Coney Island before we shoot. I'm gonna take a grab some smoke too, my man. A bunch of shit for you, bro. Real games.
Let's go. Come on, we out of here, man.
East side of Detroit.
Let's get a picture on the set. Let's get one.
On the 6, nigga. 6 Mile.
Try niggas home, man. I'm taking niggas orders, man. Fuck going on, man. You heard? Hey, look, bro, this a Coney. Y'all niggas ate at Coney before. Y'all been in Detroit.
Listen, man, whatever you need, man. Gil taking your order. Go hit them tables, my man. Hit them tables. You acting crazy, I'm a doctor play. You gonna go home. I'm gonna lighten your tip today. Stop playing, man. What y'all need, man? Baby girl, get 2 burgers on there right now. Extra onions, cheese, and mayonnaise. I mean, what you want, man? What you want, baby? Go bust some tables, man.
I want y'all to meet the owner and shit.
Go bust some tables, man. How you doing down the clinic, girl? You see it?
This is the legendary Coney Island.
Like this bitch so legendary, this bitch down there a tourist stop now. We done turned this bitch up like that, you know what I'm saying? This the Coney, all us, like, you heard, especially me and Ray. Like I say, me and Ray from the exact same part of 6 Mile. So it's our Coney, you know what I'm saying? Niggas come up here every day, after school, back niggas trapping, all that.
This is my second son.
Yeah.
So this the food you was raised off of?
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Man, nigga, I ain't gonna get that money for no fucking Coney Island and that. You better get the fuck out. You better get me in that peanut butter and jelly, nigga. This shit was like something special. You heard me? She gave me that mom, go ahead and Coney Island. Go ahead.
This shit was like McDonald's to a 3-year-old.
Right. Absolutely. Turned out great, right?
I'm honored.
That's what's up.
I'm honored.
Yeah, because you seen him since he was a pup and he come out. And I just was saying, when you make it up out of the conditions that we was raised in, we the greatest. You hear that? That's how you, I don't know, see, the way she said that was like kind of mob wife. Kind of, he could have been under the bridge, but he did something a little different with himself. You know?
For anybody out there that says they can't do it, this is a proven, you see him?
Look at it.
This is proof that yes, you can.
Yes,
if you want to
can.
make your dreams come true, you just go get them. You gotta fight for them because nothing's gonna come to you.
Right.
You gotta go get it.
Gotta go get that shit. You hear me?
He takes care of his family, his whole family. His wife, his kids. That's a queen he has for a wife. When he was at his lowest, that woman kept it going. And
You're a real boss right here.
I bow down to her.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. See, and the fact that she seen him come from a little pup out the streets to where he at now, it's almost like a mother type of feeling that she got going on.
It is.
Yes, it's like I know the feeling she got because it was like, if she's been here for 37 years, you know how many niggas she seen go to jail? You know how many niggas she seen die? Damn, what happened? Yeah, they got him. And he was one that made it out. Babyface Ray was one that made it out.
But he had a dream.
He had a dream and
He
he
didn't
fulfilled
want
it.
to hear that I can't and you won't.
Hey, I'm talking about that. If I ain't have a slug in my motherfucking pocket, bro, I ain't ate all day, nigga. Ain't got. I know where I could come, bro. This was that spot, bro. What's up, John? What you on, brother?
Say hi to the people, Drama.
What's cracking? We ain't on shit. We in the hood. We on 6 Mile up at Zorba. You heard? Got them boys in the slums with us, John. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga right there, man. Yeah, you heard? We try to get where you at, John. Get it out, man. Hey, no, for real though, bro. Nigga fucked up. Got a slug in my pocket. Nigga, I know I come here and eat. Donna really took care of me, bro. It's really like, for real, my godmother in real life, bro. She did a lot of shit. Not even just me, for our whole hood. Like niggas I got in trouble and did, man, all type of shit, bro. She stood tall for us, bro. Every single time, really stood tall, bro. Stood on that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why she my heart, bro. Like, I got mad love for real, bro. It's a real queen right here, you know what I'm saying? Whole hood love her too, bro. She take care of our hood. You see a lot of different ethnicities and races and cultures. You know, they come to the neighborhoods and they vote, bro. You know, they come, they make their money and they go home, bro. She here. She been here with us over 30 years, bro. Taking care of the community, bro. Hiring motherfuckers, giving motherfuckers jobs who wasn't even ready to work, who couldn't work. She really took care. She take care of people over here, bro. And it ain't about no money with her, bro. You know what I'm saying? She could have been got the fuck on, bro. Her past, she loved his hood, bro. We love her for that. She really adopted our hood, bro. That mean a lot to us. That's why we all love her. She really special. It's our queen. It's our 6 Mile queen, bro.
Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Dang, his eyes on the back. He love it. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Not no blueberry joints, though. That's a regular joint. Oh, yes. That nigga, I'm seeing this nigga made. No, I'm saying, look at that nigga. That nigga Wallow say, that's what you're looking for. I said to me, everybody know that I love pancakes. Like, I'm a
pancake in prison.
I'm keeping but he love man cakes. It's a difference. I love pancakes. He like man cakes.
All right, sister. All right, sister. Hey! Love you, sister.
God bless y'all too. Thank y'all.
Don't worry about it, baby. God bless.
Hey, little mama. Hey.
East side. You know, it feels good when you can make somebody's day, man. You know what I mean? Just because I can. And it feels good, man. You know what I mean? Something that's so small to me is so big to others, you know what I mean? And I don't think that I don't value what I have, because I do, because every time I give somebody else a need money, it inspires me to work harder to go get more. Feel me? It inspired me so much to just go work harder to get more. You know what I mean? Because something so small to me, when I give it to others, it means so much more to them. You know what I mean? I don't really buy much. I just buy marijuana to smoke and cars. That's what I like. Y'all see me, I'm like this. And I got this hoodie out of Outlet. You know what I mean? I got it out of Nike Outlet. That's how real it is. But shout out to Vezzo, man, because he helped a lot of people out too, man. He don't really talk about it. He don't really get enough credit for what he do. But I'm aware of what he does, so shout out to him. To the next spot.
Sauce.
House of Dank.
It's my man's Prince right here, man. He the owner. He own House of Dank. How many stores you got, Pete? You got 10 dispensaries, man. The biggest. Ain't no bigger than that, man. Nah, he really the biggest, bro. You know, bro helped me out a lot too. I just want to bring y'all by everybody who like helped me on my grind, man. I got that hell. He'll smoke. He's supposed to be a real connoisseur. A real connoisseur. This MIA Runs. This Babyface.
Unseen is the shit that had you like this when you smoke weed. And the shit that gas. You know what I'm saying?
I like the taste, though. I be with the taste.
I want the taste
like
and
taste.
the gas. I want to be like, feel like, man, this
Slumped over.
shit.
Oh man, we at House of Dank, biggest dispensary in fucking Michigan, bro. Period. With my brother right here, man. I've been rocking with them for a long time. They support everything I do, everything, bro. I call one time, they pull up, bro. That man support my movies, support my merch, my music, my artists, everything I got going on. They support me. They ain't never bought no money. They ain't out the game, nothing. I'm not out the game, nothing. It's a genuine relationship I got with these people, bro. I knew Prince forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? We both came up at the same time. I watched him put his grind in. He watched me put my grind in, and we helped each other with that grind. Now, bro, on 10 stores in Michigan, just House of Danks, and he got a slew of other cannabis companies in Michigan, bro. The biggest grower and the biggest dispensary, hands down, in Michigan. He win the Cannabis Cup every year for our state, bro. So it's like that. You heard? House of Danks. They got it.
Welcome to another episode of $1 Million Worth of Game Business Spotlight, where we give you the news you can use and we give you some games, some guidance, attention, motivation, education to help you get off the couch like he was today. We got my man on here, the solopreneur, right? What he's going to do, he's going to give you the EMS game, the game on how to start your own ambulance company. I'm talking about, listen, this is something first thing y'all thought of. How do you do that? I'm thinking that I always thought that the ambulance was connected to the hospital, like only hospitals could have them. I never knew that you could be your own private business and just have an ambulance company. It just was crazy to me now.
First of all, we was in Georgia and we pulled up on him.
He had the lights on.
He had the lights. He had multiple joints.
Two of them.
He didn't just have one. He had multiples. I said, "Damn, just how you doing?"
And he was on his way to a game. I'm like, "Why would you be going to a game?" He said, "No, we get paid hourly rates to go to a game and just stand by just in case if a player get injured or anything." I'm like, hold up. I never connected the ambulance to that. I'm thinking somebody get injured, the ambulance come from the hospital. I didn't think that you could be. So first of all, before we even get started, to get the free course, you need this free course of how to start your own ambulance company, EMS company. You need to text MWOG to 1-844-246-3285. 1-844-246-3285. That's MWOG.
Don't leave the one out either.
Now, tell them just to start off. Tell them how this thing started for you, man.
How did it start, man? Both my parents was on dialysis.
Okay.
So, my dad was on dialysis for like 15 years. My mom was on it for like a year. They passed away a year and a half.
Sorry to
hear that.
Appreciate it. So one time my dad was on dialysis and I was a firefighter. So I was a firefighter for 8 years. And then my pops was like on dialysis, and he had an episode where he couldn't remember how to get home. So one time we had a private ambulance come pick him up. Them dudes took like over 2 hours to get to him. So, my dad, he's an old Haitian dude. He was so prideful. He's like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. I'm going to drive home. Well, when he drove home, he was only literally like 10 minutes from dialysis. He ended up going to another county. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to start my own joint because there's a link missing, like that component that brings customer care to it. Like people really care about it. So the private ambulance company has so much money that you can make that people forget that, you're dealing with someone's mom, someone's dad, somebody's family member. So I was like, you know what? I got an invested interest in this. So I'm going to go with another level of emphasis. So when I speak to a social worker, I'm going to tell them, yo, I really understand what y'all going through. I understand what your patients are going through. Both my parents are going through it. You know what I'm saying? One time I had to transport both of them together. My mom was having a stroke and my dad was having a bleed. And so I had to take him in my ambulance to the hospital together. So I got into it. I seen how profitable it was. And so I just started teaching other people because like you said, not the average person doesn't know that you can own an ambulance company.
No, I'm thinking the hospitals only own it because when something happened, they come and so you're like, damn, the hospital sent them. Yeah. I never knew that was disconnected from the hospital.
Yep. Right, because, as a kid or, growing up, something happened, you call 911, okay, let me dispatch an ambulance. You think they call a hospital, oh, the ambulance, you don't know the process of it, so you never realize that it'd be independent people who own these ambulances who's just on call waiting.
Yeah, so we are 911 set up. So basically, if you go to a fire department or a hospital ambulance company, we got everything. Our equipment's identical to theirs. We just go after the money, right? Yeah. We go after the private pay. So we go after the people that got Aetna, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, but we just don't do the emergency transportation side of it.
Okay.
So like what we do is we'll go to a patient that has repetitive transport. So like dialysis, they got to go 3 times a week.
Right.
So if I'm getting $600 every time I take them, times 3, times 4, I'm making close to $6,000 a month on that one patient.
Right.
So then if you got like 20 patients, you're making over $100,000 a month.
Right.
So that's how people could get lost into like, dang, I'm making so much money. I just need patients, but they're not really worried about the customer service aspect.
Absolutely.
I got successful in this game by really just taking a pride in what I do. I probably marketed my first year and never marketed after that.
Yeah.
I never had to because
Right.
people knew when they was riding on my truck, it was like, it was different.
And once you get a certain, and then, you know, having 2 ambulances, you know, you only got a certain amount of clients that you could take. And once you get up to that 20, 30 clients and they all love your hospitality, they all love how you handle them with care and they feel the love, they never want to go nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be with you when your truck break down. They'll be with you when you ain't got no AC.
Right.
I've had people say, yo, I don't care what happens to you, I'm going to keep you there. I get invited to funerals. I get invited to family events.
Right.
Because they're really your family. Like, the joint is real when one of your clients pass away. You know what I'm saying?
And you done seen them 3 times a week for the last 4 years.
4 or 5 years,
You know what I mean? So now, you know, y'all get to talking about things. Hey, man, you seen the game, man? Yeah, man. And it become a personal relationship. And, you know, that's how people should be treated, though.
Yeah, and then while you're doing that, you could actually evaluate them while you're in the back of the ambulance because we still got to assess patients. Even though we transport them, we still got to assess them and make sure that they're in the right condition before and after we take them to wherever they go.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what I did was I just really honed in on being the best dialysis person in Georgia, and then doors opened up. Now I'm doing events like my man was saying. You know, I do movie sets where they pay us up to like $300 an hour, just sit on a movie set, make sure nobody gets hurt.
Right. So
You know
you
what I
just sit there and watch Samuel L. Jackson and shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
I did
that's
the
my
Avengers, I did a
man
lot
and
of
shit.
joints, yeah.
Negotiator, nigga.
Yeah. We rarely see the actors though. We always see like the stuntmen. Like
Oh,
they only
okay.
call us in. Like,
Oh, they only had you around the stuntman like him.
Yeah.
Dudes like him.
No, niggas like you. They want to dive off the tier trying to get away from little stab 'em up the jail.
No, but see, it was just because I think that time when we talked, you was going to do like a Georgia game or something. It was a big game. It wasn't a regular. I'm like, hold up. And I never knew that they would pay you to come to a big time college football game and just stand there.
Yeah, what they'll do is they'll always have like the athletic trainer, the team doctor, but they want an EMS crew.
Right, just in case somebody got to get it immediately transferred to a hospital.
So within this free course, you basically teaching people that once they go through your course, they get the equipment, they get their vehicle. You teaching them how to get the contracts with the schools and all that stuff.
Yeah, in this free course, what we're going to do is give them like 10 steps. It's going to be like the 10 fundamental steps of how to start an ambulance company and how to be successful.
What's some steps?
Number 1 is how to create a good marketing, like as far as picking a name. So I tell people, like, when you get into the EMS, don't think I'm opening up an ambulance company. You're going into the healthcare industry. It's a different language, right? You ain't open up a barbershop, no disrespect or nothing like that. But you on the phone with doctors, nurses, attorneys. So it's a different language. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think, when you think of a name, it has to have a corporate feel to it, right? You know, I mean, you can't call it like Hans's EMS. You know,
Can't be Raheem's Transportation.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. It can't be something like that. So we're going to definitely hone in on the marketing, right? We're going to tell them the type of LLC that they want to create for this company. And then we're going to talk to them about the state application. We're going to talk to them about getting the right location. We're going to talk to them about recruiting. And we're going
But in all 50 states, you could do this.
In all 50 states. Yeah. Some states, are the requirements are a little bit more strict. You need a letter of need or a certificate of need because they try to limit how many.
And what's a certificate of need?
Basically, it's showing that there's a need for an EMS in that area that you're trying to open up because they try to limit how many people do it. Like in Georgia, it's just a free fall. Like it's like over 300.
Niggas getting shot every day. They're like, please open up some EM. We need some help getting these niggas to the hospital. It's a dice game in Buckhead right now. Nigga about to get shot, please.
Stay busy.
Like. But let me ask you something. Being in the ambulance, can y'all pull up before the police?
Okay, so since I do private, we're not gonna get the 911 call.
No, he's not gonna get. So basically, you know, like it's almost like the people who get the 911 calls. They damn near like wreck chasers, like damn near tow truck drivers.
Is they?
Yeah, because they get that call. Oh, his man shot. Oh shit! They gotta go all through. No, he got scheduled appointments. I gotta take Miss Barbara today
All your
for
stuff
to
is
get
planned
her
out.
pills, and again, she got a little checkup to go through. Yeah, so
She
this
can't
shit-
walk. We gotta take her. But if one of your guys happen to be on their way back to your office and there's a car accident, you still an EMS company. You have to stop.
Okay.
Ain't like you gonna be like, you can drive by. You gotta stop. But when you stop, you just call 911 and they actually come. It's crazy.
You supposed to stop.
Yeah.
Niggas be on the way back bumping G's. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I gotta pick Miss Adams up at 4, man.
Crazy shit.
Yo, that happens.
Now, how much money do you need to get in the game?
I would say about 40 to 60K, the average person. Because you got to get 2 trucks, right? You get a used truck for 20, but I tell somebody now, if you get 1 truck, what happens if you start off really good and you on fire and that truck breaks down? Now, what you going to tell all your employees? You got to have that second backup truck. So I say about 60K, you really good.
So you get 2 trucks, you bang.
So how many trucks do you have right now?
6.
Damn, you ain't playing.
Yeah, but I started in 2017, though.
Yeah, but shit, that's a lot of trucks.
So how much do it take to put inside the truck?
Truck a year.
You got the bed, you got all the equipment.
Yeah, so you got the stretcher and you got about 3,000. So to fit a truck, it should take you 5K. To fit it out, like get all your basic life support equipment and your stretcher, because you get a used stretcher for like 1,500. But each truck, so you're thinking if you get into a truck for 20 to 25K, each truck should bring you 25K a month. Because you're thinking 6 patients, 6 times 5 is 30. So you should bring home 30,000 a month per truck.
And you gonna show them how to go about getting the patients, or you giving them all the game?
Yeah, I'll tell them right now. 9 times out of 10, to just get a patient, you really just got to do lunch and learns. And basically, that's you.
Lunch and learns, what's that?
That's you being a social worker, and I'm saying, hey, Mr. Wallow, can I come by and teach you everything? I'm buying your whole staff lunch. And you're gonna want to hear. That's like that's your foot in the door, right? Because I'm giving you something rather than asking. So I'm gonna give you a free meal, and I'm buying you guys whatever you want, right? And you give me 30 minutes of your time, but I need 3 of your top staff. I need you, because you're the social worker. I need the facility administrator, and I need the doctor. So they're gonna schedule a time for all 3 to be there, and then I come with my staff and all my marketing material, and that's really how you get them. And then after that, it's really word of mouth. When they see the report that you have with your clients, you shouldn't have to market after that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just what you put in, you get out what you put in.
Right.
That's major, man. I just think with that, like, only thing that I'm want to know, like, do you have to know to be a driver or to even have your trucks? Do you have to know all the emergency side, like all that equipment back there? You got to know how to work all that stuff.
You don't, but as a boss of any company, I always tell them, like, I tell anybody that comes under me, learn as much as you can, because you don't want your employees knowing more than you, right? So during the pandemic, they allowed 28 states to come up with an EMR program, which means that you're not necessarily an EMT and you don't have to go to school for 6 months, but you could go to school for like 2 weeks and at least be able to get on a truck. That does 2 things. It helps lower your payroll. And then number 2 is it helps if you have an employee that you know is not really following your rules. You can be like, yo, get off, I'm getting on. That's a dual threat because it allows that employee to know, all right, at any minute, Wallow or Gilly could take me off this truck. But when they know you can't do that, what you got? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're like, you can't do that. He ain't take this big boy course.
Yeah. So it's just definitely just knowledgeable. You want to know as much as you can, even if you don't plan on getting on a truck. Like, the goal is to manage your business, not to run it, right?
Yeah.
So you don't plan on getting on an ambulance, but you want to know as much because you don't want nobody throwing a wool over your eyes, stuff like that. So.
Okay. What's the worst shit ever happened to you on the ambulance?
I dropped a patient.
Oh shit. All right, this what we gonna tell you. Don't be dropping them motherfucker. We drop my grandma, nigga. I'll give you some leg warmers, nigga.
See, as soon as you said it came to my mind, but that was like my first day at the fire department. It was my lieutenant's mom.
What?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I bought her flowers that very next day.
Let me just tell you something. If he could drop a motherfucking lieutenant mom and still be out here with 6 ambulances, you could do it too, nigga.
This boy's a bad motherfucker.
It ain't the end of the road like boys to men. This nigga, hey, you came with that fast. He regret that shit. What's the word? Drop a patient. God damn. I dropped Miss Evans down the steps.
That's crazy.
Then drove her to the hospital.
She was at the hospital.
That's crazy.
She was coming out the stretch. We was pulling the stretch out, and I forgot to let go of the latch. And when you let go of the latch, the legs come out and lock.
Damn.
So it was like, she rolled out and went doop 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 and just fell aside. I'm like,
So listen, that's a lesson learned.
Hold the latch, let go of the latch.
Let go of the latch. Yeah, I mean, let go of the latch. You have a hell of a spill out there.
This boy's something else.
Absolutely. So, like, Go ahead.
That was back in 08 though, man. I'm way past that.
Yeah, man. But you know, we got to get a game up so somebody don't have that spill, man. To be dropping somebody's grandmama at the goddamn hospital from not pulling the latch.
Yeah, man. So the EMS thing is super dope. You get a lot of opportunities to do other things. Like I tell people, don't get focused on just doing dialysis. You could do wound care. You could get paid thousands to take. I got paid $7,500 to take somebody to Alabama. That was only a 4-hour trip. You know what I mean? We got paid $13,000 to take somebody to Queens. I mean, what is Mount Sinai Hospital in Brooklyn? Yeah. To South Carolina. One of my dudes, his sister was dying of cancer. So you could do outpatient. There's a company called One Call. They pay you to pick up a patient from the private airports and pick up somebody off of a jet and just take them to the hospital. They pay like $650. There's different ways to make money with the EMS business.
Give them that number.
Listen, man, once again, to get this free EMS, I'm talking about ambulance company game, I'm talking about this going to be a free course. I need you to text MWOG to 1-844-246-3285. 1-844-246-3285. That's MWOG.
Right.
And that's, listen, my brother is the solopreneur, the real solopreneur.
Right.
Why you got to be a solopreneur?
There's a lot of things I had to do on my own. So I even got the tattoos. Walking away from a crowd of people. I got this back in 97.
Favorite song is I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Now my 6 ambulances here started from the bottom, now I'm here. They call him the woo, 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 because you hear me? He pulling the fuck up.
Yeah, he not playing.
He going to pull up, drop off, and then go to the bank and drop off. You hear me? Listen, if you want those steps, get that motherfucker email. Give him the number one more time.
I'm going to give you the number one more time.
Get the course.
Text you get the free course. Text MWOG to 1-844-246-3285. 1-844-246-3285. The real solopreneur. Get this ambulance game, stop playing, but don't drop nobody.
Right.
And it's just like that.
Right. What we tuned into, man?
But you're now tuned into $1 million worth of game live for them ghetto edition, man. Listen, man, we just came from the block. You already see what's going on, man. Vaz took us around, man. Let us know what it's really hitting for. With, you know.
Shout out to Coney Island, man.
Shout out there. You took us there. You took us to his crib.
I fucked the pancakes up, man.
Yeah, you always fucked them up, man.
We went straight to the 6. We was on 6 Mile.
Yes, we was.
That was the east side. You know what I'm saying? That's my hood. That's where I come from. That's where I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to the whole 6.
See, in this edition, right, we wanted to come interview you in front of your house that you grew up in. We wanted to give a different, outlook to, how niggas really come up, Niggas ain't know it was 10 of y'all in a 3-bedroom apartment.
Real life.
You feel what I'm saying? On that little ass block.
Not apartment, that bitch is a crib with 3 little ass rooms.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So, niggas get the chance to see it. When you see it, you can feel it more. You could appreciate it more. You can understand the hunger that a motherfucker had when a motherfucker was coming from nothing. And like I said, when you come from the circumstances that we come out of, you make it out that shit, man, we the greatest, man.
Facts.
Greatest ever did this shit.
Muscle with this shit.
Real fucking talk. So I commend you, man.
Appreciate
I really commend you, man. I commend your whole team is solid. You feel what I'm saying? I commend the way you move. I commend the niggas that you put around you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about growth, man. And you growing and you glowing.
Appreciate
you
that,
feel what
brother.
I'm saying? And it's elevating. You see it. It's bubbling. That motherfucking champagne top about to come off that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So, keep pushing, man.
Appreciate you, brother. For real.
What I like about you, Vaz, first of all, you're a Detroit player, but it's the staying power. What keep you disciplined to keep going? Because you got different levels. You just keep turning the corner, and you don't stop,
I know I ain't where I want to be at. You know what I'm saying? I know the journey ain't done. That it's a long path, you know what I mean? I'm only a couple miles, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that I want, I got a family, I got kids, I got to take care of. This shit just ain't enough, not to be unappreciative or ungrateful, I just feel like it ain't nothing wrong with wanting a lot more. And when I say that, I ain't even just talking about on the financial side, shit ain't always about money. It's still relationships that I want to have that I ain't built yet. It's still people that I admire the way they do business and the way they handle shit that I haven't, you know, gotten to know yet. You know, maybe they not who I expected them to be, or maybe they is. I just don't know. You know, it's a lot of shit I ain't done yet. So that first and foremost, and shit, not ever want to go back broke. I know what that shit feel like. I've been fucked up and poor way longer than I know what it's like to have something. You know what I'm saying? I can't go back to that shit. I don't want to be in that position to where I'm liable to be thinking about taking another risk. I'm done taking them type of risks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna risk this shit on a different side now, so that shit just keep me going. I know this shit ain't enough. Like, fuck them cars, fuck that jewelry, fuck all that shit. That shit ain't nothing. I give thanks to God for everything, but you know, just far as a man with a vision and with dreams, I know that vision ain't complete yet. You know what I mean?
Like a lot of people, a lot of dudes be rappers, but you be rap hustling on an aspect of how you able to navigate from over here, over there, getting deals. You got them people to give you an M on the independent side. How did you go about that shit, man? And just where did you get the game from to know how to rap hustle like that?
Man, I learned from everybody that I pretty much watch, even guys that I ain't met. You know, I see niggas like how P did that shit. You know what I mean? How like Jigga did that shit. Like everybody that moved on the independent side, you know, I knew they had to be doing something different than the other niggas that could have been in their same position. And I ended up figuring out what they was doing was speaking up. Them niggas shot they shot. They weren't scared to take no risk. That's what me and Gil was talking about earlier. Niggas be scared to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to ask questions. I learned how to be curious. I learned how to want to learn more, how to want to know more. I know when I don't know enough, I can admit when, you know, I got some more growing to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, that's what it is.
You ever been riding around in one of your cars or at the house or on the road, on tour in your hotel room, and you just sat there and thought about this shit, and that shit touched you so much that you like, this shit unbelievable, man?
I had a few moments where I felt like that, but like I say, bro, I ain't even gonna lie and just say that shit just for the camera, bro. I genuinely don't let that shit get to me like that yet.
Yeah.
I know I ain't done. I know that. Like, I don't even want to make myself feel like I already made it. I'm already successful. I do have times where I stop, and I thank God and I appreciate the shit that I got. But most of the time, it's like, shit, this ain't enough. We got to do more. We got to go harder. We got $1 million. We got to get 2. We got 2. We got to get 3. If we got 3, we can get 10. We got 10 shit. We can keep getting this shit. This shit don't end. It ain't no rule book to getting money. It ain't a rule book. It ain't no wrong or right way to being successful. You know what I'm saying? So I done let that shit happen to me in the past before, where I felt comfortable enough to like pat myself on the back way too early, and it fucked up my grind.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. Now, today, we gonna do a little something different. New Amsterdam Vodka is introducing Wild Card. You hear me? Look at that. 8-ounce can, the first canned beverage that New Amsterdam Vodka has ever distributed. It's right here, Wild Card, and it's made with real vodka. We not playing no games, okay? There's not no artificial shit going on. No, this is made with real vodka, and they come in 3 flavors: original hard lemonade, classic hard punch, and this right here, lemon hard tea. Yeah, look at it. 8 ounces. Look at it. Real vodka. Look at it. Wild Card. When you out and about, wherever you at your local liquor store or wherever they sell New Amsterdam vodka, make sure you pick you up some. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Try all 3 flavors. Give all 3 flavors a try. Figure out which one you like the best. This right here is the lemon hard tea. I think I'm about to crack this open and see what it's about.
Right. But you got a different mindset now. And one thing I do want to put on your mind is that we not promised tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in this motherfucking room is promised tomorrow. So while you here, celebrate your wins, brother.
No question.
You feel what I'm saying? Celebrate your wins. Because like out of motherfuckers that come out of Detroit, you know, y'all niggas is one of ones, man.
You feel what I'm saying? You look at how many niggas is making it out of Detroit compared to how many niggas is trying to make it out of Detroit. You niggas is one of ones, man. So being a one of something that you had a dream about, man, it's cool to sometimes celebrate your success. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that you gonna let that shit slow you down or none of that. You feel what I'm, because a lot of times when we celebrate our success, it's right back to it now. It's like the next day we wake up and we like, cuz, man, how we gonna get to it? It's just a mindset. You feel what I'm saying? You already got that mindset now. Yeah. So, take some time, man, and, celebrate some of your wins with your team, and you know what I mean? Because we never know when our expiration date is coming.
Nah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
I know, cuz.
It's like, before you got with QC, right? You had a couple people hounding at you, a couple labels.
Yeah.
What made you go to QC, man?
Man, I just like how they grind. You know what I'm saying? Like Pete still hustling. Like he ain't got a little baby. Like he ain't got a motherfucking Migos. Rest in peace. Take Off. Like he ain't got City Girl. Man, bro, really moved. Like they ain't went nowhere. He still grinding like that. Like he don't be on niggas back, bro. Like he respect the artistry. You know what I'm saying? He understand when we like, nah, I don't think this gonna work. He one of the few that figured out, listen to your artist. Listen to your artist. They might not come off as the business-minded people, but artists know what an artist want. So just me watching that first, then we got to get to know each other. We moved around for like a year, just building, just vibing, trying to, get a better understanding of each other. The shit that I thought about him, he ended up being that. So for me, it was just like, man, why not? That boy turned. You know what the fuck he doing? Why not go with the, you know what I mean? Go with the winning team. It's all love, ain't that road with that. You heard?
Listen, let me just tell you something. A lot of motherfuckers gave you the recipe. If you a sports fan, Kevin Durant said, fuck this dumb shit. I'm gonna go get me some rings.
Go get some rings.
Huh? Shit, motherfucker. You see motherfuckers every year say, fuck this dumb shit.
Yeah.
I gave you niggas 7 years. Bitch, you ain't give me no help. I was out here independent. I'm making it all my shoes by myself.
Facts.
Now I'm doing a little trade. I'm going over here with these niggas who like to give out help.
Fact.
They got a motherfucking power forward for me. They got a starting point guard. He gonna dish that shit to me. I gotta grab rebounds, get assists. I only gotta average 17 to do my numbers. I ain't got to be the man. I ain't got to average 30.
Gotta be the man. Yeah. That's what she just said. That shit key right there.
I ain't gotta
be
and when you
man.
think about the music business, you got a lot of people out here. They be looking on social media and they be seeing people get all this money, right?
Yeah.
And they say, "Oh, I got to get the money." No, the way you saying that about the team and all that shit, when you going to get with a label, you got to say, who got a strong marketing team? Right. Who got strong relationships with them all over the place? And a lot of times people don't look at that. They'll go sign with a dinosaur label, get a couple dollars and just be shelved. They be stuck like this.
Facts.
They ain't got no motion because nobody on your team got no motion.
And you need a measurer. You need a measurer because you can go to a label where only one nigga wants you there. He excited about you.
Right.
Rest of the motherfuckers like, I don't see what that nigga see.
Especially if the motherfuckers that's spending the money and who really pushing them buttons. If they ain't believing it, then shit.
Right.
Nigga just got to check. You better make that shit last because that's that. After that, you know what I'm saying? So,
and now you shelved up because you ain't going nowhere because it's like you said, a lot of people at the label don't even know you. You walk into a label where everybody fuck with each other.
Everybody.
Right. And if
everybody trying to push it.
And you don't want to go to a label where everybody not on the same page, man. Everybody not feeling you. You want to go to a label where niggas is like, all right, he coming here. All right, this what we got to do. We got to make sure this right. We got to make sure that right. We got to, where he weak at? Okay, let's strengthen that up. Where he strong at? Okay, let's make him stronger in that. All right, so if you go to a record label, you ain't got no measurer. You don't got nobody to go in, fill the building out, talk to niggas, see how excited niggas is about you. You gonna end up in a fucked up system, man. Real talk.
A crazy system, and a lot of times you looking to make
to go somewhere that's gonna give you $1 million. No, go somewhere where you can make millions of dollars based off of the infrastructure. This shit is about infrastructure game. A lot of times people see people and they be like, oh man, he doing this, he doing that. And a lot of times people don't look at the motherfucking team. And a lot of times it be a part of the team. That's why these labels important. You look at Vezzo, he got people like Chanel. She doing her thing. She moving and grooving on the phone. Yo, always. Because you got to have somebody that's running your campaign. Because everybody that's out here doing something, you got a clothing line, you're rapping, whatever you doing, you got to have a campaign manager. You see what I'm saying? Because you running for president every day to be that motherfucker in whatever field you in. And you're not going to do that without a campaign manager. You see what I'm saying? You need that person that's just always going to be on that phone, always making connects, always trying to get new resources, always being creative and idealistic to say, yo, you know what we should do? Damn, we got your music in English. Why don't we put your music in Spanish?
Right. Niggas got to
change
hustle
the game.
too, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of niggas don't be wanting to hustle. Like, that's one thing about me, bro. I still come with ideas. I'm still, like Chanel working daily. She grinding. She doing everything she got to do. So I got to be able to give her she got to have something to work with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She got to be able to have something to work with. I'm giving her something to work with. I'm grinding too. I'm hustling. I'm trying to make shit happen. I'm putting plays together. I'm going to grab some features, get the video done. I'm networking, get that shit done myself. Like, I ain't got no feature right now where I went through a label to get. You know what I'm saying? Everything was just done organically from me just moving and grooving and wiggling. You know what I'm saying? You got to put that work in too. Can't just expect to sign to a label and just motherfucking blow up after that. You just sit on your ass and collect a check and work like that. You got to rap hustle. I rap hustle, bro. If I don't ever become one of the biggest niggas ever in rap, it don't fucking matter, bro. I got rich.
And see, that's the reason why you're going to win. Because you go to a label, right? Most young niggas or most niggas, they go to a label and they trying to compete with niggas.
Yeah.
You trying to eat with niggas. Is a difference. And I relate everything to sports because sports is some of the biggest shit in the world. You got a nigga like Draymond Green. You put him on a regular team and you tell him to be a star, that's not going to happen. But you put him on a team where he can play his role. You surround me around a bunch of shooters. I'm a get my assists. I'm going to work harder than everybody. I'm going to get 14 points and I'm going to get a bunch of rebounds. And guess what? I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame too.
Nigga, star now.
Feel what I'm saying? When you think about the motherfucking rings they got, you think about Draymond Green too, right? So at the end of the day, you got to understand that sometimes, youngin, the best thing you could do is play your role. You play your role. An old head told me a long time ago, he said, hey, young nigga, you better stay in your lane. Because when you stay in your lane, you ain't got to worry about having bumping cars, nigga. You ain't got to worry about crashing into a bunch of traffic because you're in your own fucking lane. A lot of times niggas be trying to compete with a nigga and not eat with a nigga. He went around there and said, I'm just going to play my role and get rich.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be little baby.
Or
I ain't trying to be this nigga.
Pockets,
I ain't counting nothing right.
Pockets, yeah.
I ain't worrying about none of the petty shit. I'm a grown ass man. I'm worrying about me and my team. They part of my team. I'm a congratulate them on their successes and they gonna congratulate me on mine. And we all gonna be one, and I ain't worrying about nothing but what's going on over here. That's how you gotta be, youngin, if you wanna eat.
And I think a lot of times, a lot of people, it's space for everybody. Like you said, Draymond, you gotta look at a team and say, damn, what position can I play? What void is it in the team? Is there any kinks in armor that I can fulfill? Draymond just passed Michael Jordan in 3 points. You see what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. That's
so yeah. Just, like I seen it on one of them stats the other day. But what I'm saying is that I'm seeing a lot of people out here because social media made the envy and the jealousy so much where everybody think they could be a star and that's not the case. You got motherfuckers on your team, on teams. I'm seeing niggas on teams out here throwing a motherfucker alley hoop then going to block the shot. Right. Hiking a nigga the ball then going to sack him. Right. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be real mindful about how you select your team and what the fuck they trying to do, because a lot of times people be so hype and so drunk off of celebrity and just being accepted. They cross anybody, man.
Facts.
That fucking Instagram is a drug.
I seen it. I dealt with it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't want I make sure I don't got nobody around me that feel like they gotta compete with me. Like,
we on the same team. We ain't got nothing to gain. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got absolutely nothing to gain to compete with each other. You know, we got to look at other shit and see other folks or whatever and compete with that shit. But like, if I feel like I ain't where I want to be, and your motivation is to compete with me, what step is that? You know what I'm saying? That mean you really not getting nowhere. If I feel like my position ain't big enough, but you competing for my position, you already setting yourself up for a short change. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
I just think that shit important, bro. Niggas gotta get out that competition mentality, especially if y'all in one circle. Like, we pushing the same fucking agenda. You know, I always tell my team every time, like, it don't matter who do the job, bro, as long as the job get done.
Right.
You know, fuck who did it or who did what first. We all one. We pushing the same agenda. And I done dealt with that. I done dealt with niggas feel like, you know, I'm their competition or we out to be better than each other. You know, it's one thing to see what a nigga got and let that motivate you, but it's a different thing to see what a nigga got and want exactly what he got.
Right.
You know, that's a whole nother thing. When the niggas that motivate me, if I see shit they got, I'm only seeing what they got as motivation. I don't look at niggas and tell myself, I want everything. I want what he got. I want what's his. That's his. Right. God gave that man what God given him. Right. That's not my story. That's not my path. That's not my life. That's not written for me. I only want what's mine. I don't want no niggas around me with that type of mentality because that shit sour. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And for us, a prime example, right? We hosting the BET Awards red carpet. And we nominated for an award, the best platform or something, or whatever, right? And I think it was Tiny Desk. Mm-hmm. Shout out to them. You know, they was nominated for the award. And they walked up, and they didn't say it in no type of disrespectful way. They was playing around, but they was like, y'all are competition tonight. And we was like, no, we not. Y'all won the award. We had the award in our hand because we was talking to people. We was letting them see what the BET award. We gave them the award. Like, no, you can have the award,
right?
Because we not even going to the award.
Right? No,
we don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, so for us, we not in competition with nobody.
Facts.
We just trying to be the greatest motherfuckers we could be. You feel what I'm saying? And that's an example of setting an example of, no, brother, we ain't in competition, bro.
Ain't on that dumb shit.
You any accolades, awards, any of that shit you want, you can have that shit.
Go get it, nigga. You want it, go get it.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I only give a fuck about one thing.
Bag, man. Big bag.
Boop.
That nigga burnt out.
Big
Boop.
dog shit. We call it dog shit in Detroit.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Owens Mixers. Just add Owens to kick up your pregame and night with a better tasting cocktail. Owens Mixer is the easiest way to make high quality bar style cocktails that will get you right back to the party. Vodka, tequila, or gin over ice, and just add Owens. That's all you gotta do is add Owens. Owens Mixer pair perfectly. I'm talking about this right here pairs perfectly to create the best American Mule, vodka cranberry, margarita, transfusion, and more. Visit owensmixer.com for more cocktails and where to buy nationwide, including clubs, restaurants, and arenas. Just add Owens Mixer to create great party cocktails. Easy to make, easy to buy. Go to owensmixer.com, Amazon, or GoPuff. Owens Mixer. Listen. Get the party started with Owens Mixer. And it's just like that.
That's all I give a fuck
And
about.
then at the end of the day, it's like if you competing with me, you the fucking trouble. Cause I gave you a 20-year head start. And I don't know no nigga out here that's trying to compete with me that been out here the whole time I was in jail. And you competing with me, you fucked up. You already lost.
You gave a nigga how many years?
20-year head start. You been out here. Right. So if you just starting to do and you think you competing with me, the nigga that came out of jail on parole, you dead already.
You already lost.
You dead. So I will advise you just to focus on your thing, be motivated by what we do, but don't fuck with me because you already lost because you've been out here. You've
you
been
know
out
what's
here.
crazy?
Please.
2022/23, the niggas that you around, your homies or so-called friend, whatever the fuck they is, that's competing with you, bro. Them just the new age pocket watching niggas.
Yeah.
Them the new pocket counters. Niggas use them the niggas that's count your pockets. Niggas that's in competition. Nigga looking at
don't be competing with my
everything that's yours and want what's yours. Nigga don't want what's theirs.
Right.
Niggas want what's yours.
Right.
Nigga be want a nigga whole life. Nigga want a nigga bitch everything around a nigga. Want everything around a nigga, bro. I don't understand that. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you like this. You can fuck with me, don't fuck with my cousin. Don't fuck with my little cuz. Don't be out here competing with him. Don't be competing. My motherfucking cousin had 11 motherfucking jobs in prison. You out here competing with him, nigga? Nigga was a pimp in jail. Fuckers, right? You compete with a pimp in jail. Fuckers, the captain of the wrestling team. Fuck with you, nigga.
You in
hosted
trouble.
karaoke night.
You in trouble.
Fuck is wrong with y'all? He ran the knitting team up that motherfucker.
You in trouble.
Fuck wrong. He was a lifeguard in the prison showers. The fuck, and he cooked for the whole prison. 5,000. I mean, you niggas competing with him?
You done.
You fucking done. All right? Ain't no competing with no nigga that had 41 jobs in jail. All right?
Damn.
Right. Think about it. You ever seen another nigga come out here and do push-ups in the rain at 4 o'clock in the morning for no fucking reason at all? Screaming at the camera, get up, nigga, it's not time for work yet. Fuck is you talking about my alarm room gonna fuck off to 6:45. Stick your stupid ass back in the house. How the fuck you gonna compete with that? A nigga that wake up at 3:30 in the morning, look out the window, it's snowing. And then go outside, the snow, get up, get out here with me, shut the fuck up. His street, his neighbors be mad as shit.
You done push-ups in the
Nigga,
snow.
the neighbors be ready to shoot the shit out of him. He be like Hakeem on Prince on motherfucking Coming to America. Shut the fuck up.
You done.
So don't compete with little cuz, all right?
Man, that man say he gave them boys 20 years.
You gotta think about this. You
That's
gotta think about
crazy,
this.
man.
You gotta think about this. It's deep because I only been on the planet now since 2017, February 18, 2017. So if a nigga compete with me, it's like, bro, you been out here, and since I've been snatched off the streets, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2000, all the way up to 2017. You was in the fucking way then.
Damn.
I come right out here and get busy. So how we even in the same category? Like, how do we even talk?
Facts.
Like, you know what I mean? We not even on the same, like
Let's be for real, man. The nigga did 20 years in jail, man. The nigga culture advisor to YouTube, man. Like,
That's heavy.
what the fuck is we talking about, man?
Low, real
I
fucking
don't even know
hustler,
how he
though,
got
bro.
that fucking job, man.
Bro,
Me
bro,
personally,
bro.
out of the pussy and stop getting fucking jobs without me, pussy.
You's a nut. You's a nut ass nigga.
You bitch ass.
You don't know
nigga.
nothing about music and shit.
Fuck is wrong with you?
You
Putting
just-
extra money in your
you-
pocket without
don't worry
me,
about my
bitch.
money.
Fuck
He
you talking about,
pocket
you
watching.
fucking around.
This nigga's a pocket watch. He watching my motherfucker. Come on, man. Don't be watching my money, man.
But the cameras on, cut the cameras off. I ain't even
He
say that
watching
shit
my
on
money.
camera.
See, he pocket watching.
I fucked up players.
Watching my
fuck up too.
motherfucking money. You know what I mean?
Pocket watching.
Nigga bringing in an extra
Yeah, I mean-
900 fucking thousand without me, bitch.
Hey, bro, I ain't
Fuck
gonna
is
lie
wrong
though,
with
bro.
you,
I
funky
really,
motherfucker.
hey, bro, like, you know, I fuck with y'all niggas outside of like this shit, bro. I really be watching, but y'all niggas is real hustlers, bro. Y'all niggas really motivated, nigga, bro. Like,
Thank you,
y'all
brother.
niggas really treat this shit like y'all artists, like y'all niggas really trapping with this shit, bro.
You know why?
That shit real motivation, man.
I'm gonna give you some game. This is what it is. And I be trying to tell a lot of people. They be like, damn, man, how you? I said, we grew up in a time where we didn't have no phone in our pocket. This right here, you know, motherfuckers see, you know, you pay $1,100.
All right, let me just say this though. You stop showing
for-
motherfuckers phones. They know what it look like.
No, the fuck they. I
Everybody
don't.
got the same
They
fucking
don't
phone.
know.
This, see this
Oh,
shit here.
no,
like
it don't.
he's showing
It ain't
y'all
the
some
same.
shit y'all
It
never
ain't the-
seen
it
before.
ain't the same.
You fucking
I'ma-
showing phones.
Hold up, it ain't the same. Listen,
Don't
see
do with
this.
that dumb shit.
See this right here. This a money machine. We didn't have this shit. We didn't have no. You had to have a beeper on your hip. Somebody beep beep. You go to a payphone, put the quarters in there. Yeah, man, you beat me. What's up, man? It wasn't like that. We didn't have. You go on this motherfucker.
Direct to a nigga.
Set up
man.
a company. You mean to tell me you can upload music on this bitch?
Yeah.
You're selling. If you sold a million CDs, that mean 1 million people went to the store and bought your CD.
Right.
That ain't. They had to get out the crib. That ain't like that now. You go right on here. Everything is on here. You can set your website up. You can sell some merch. You can start a business all on here.
So
it's
what you basically saying, right?
Nigga, we didn't
hear me out. What you basically saying is the niggas that got the excuses saying they ain't got no resource when technically niggas already got the resource.
Everybody got the resource in their pocket.
Already in their fucking hand.
But the problem is, you have motherfuckers that's out here. They looking for daddies. They looking for somebody to take care of them.
Hey.
They don't want to hustle. Niggas ain't trying to be hustle. And then a nigga don't want to hustle and don't want to say, all right, bro, you realize you're not a hustler? Could you please go get a job, bro?
Right.
Niggas think they too cool to get jobs. You're not built to hustle because you don't have no hustle in you. Because you want to get around somebody or you want to watch somebody and think they're entitled. You know how many niggas in the neighborhood, like I told them, the neighborhood talk. Yeah. That's why a lot of niggas, man, that nigga Vez ain't doing nothing for nobody, man. See, what's the name? He getting this, then the third. And like I told a nigga before, it take 1 or 2 of them niggas and now they become dangerous.
Yeah.
Because now niggas tell me, man, and you right, man. He don't do shit for nobody. He got all that money. Ain't you a grown ass man?
Niggas expect you to take care of them, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they consider doing something for them. Niggas don't look at it like, bro, here go a couple thousand, here you go. I don't gotta do nothing for you though. But here you go, gang, go a couple racks, bro. Oh, you need this, da-da-da. Here go 5,000, 10,000, 20, 30. Here you go. They not caring about that. That shit don't mean that. Them niggas want motherfucking allowance damn near like that. Or you considered a hoe ass nigga or something. Right. And at that point, it's like, nigga, if I do anything outside of what I want to do when I feel like doing it, when I get ready to do it, that's extortion, bro. Nigga, man, bro, like that shit really like that. Like it seems like niggas want you to take care of them, my nigga. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And the bottom line is, to all the niggas out there that's backwards hustling, you selling pussy in a gay bar. Let me just tell you this, right? You know the main person who know that you ain't no hustler? Your woman. She tired of hearing about all these motherfucking ways you about to bring this money, and she just love you, nigga. She
Give me
just
your taxes,
like
my man. I got the load coming.
She know you gonna fuck the tax money up, dog.
You never got no money.
You never got no money. You gotta understand. She just love you. She just for some reason she love BANs, bum ass niggas. She just love you. So stop lying to your woman about how you about to do this and do that, bro. Your mind ain't right. Till your mind get right, you not gonna bounce back like Spalding in the playoffs, man. It's not gonna happen. You gonna just keep fucking going in a circle, man, like this, like a dog chasing his tail, man. It all start with having your fucking mind right, bro. When my whole thing was aggression, and fuck them niggas, man. It was some bullshit money coming to me. I'm talking about 3, 4, 3,500 some shit. The minute I let that aggression go, and I started approaching this shit with a different mentality, I'm talking about that shit just dropped out the sky. I was like, damn, fuck. It be about your mindset, man. And a lot of niggas don't understand that. You gotta change the way you fucking think, the way you approach shit, and then you can change. Yeah, Wallow was out here. He was getting money. Any nigga that know Wallow gonna tell you he was the flyest nigga since 11 years old. Every nigga gonna tell you that. Nigga was the best motherfucking booster that you could ever find in the world. Him and all the low lives. Shout out to all you niggas. Doug Low, Jug Low, PM Low, Rick Low, Wild Low, all you good thieving, stealing Guess jeans and polo shirt ass niggas. But when he got his mind right, shit, they couldn't fuck with him. Took him 20 years to get his mind right. Bunch of niggas licking chocolate off his back. Y'all know what the fuck he had to go through, man. But when that nigga got his mind right, you a cold motherfucker, cuz. You a bad motherfucker, man. You can't be fucked with. And I appreciate you.
Now that nigga gave me some cold ass game. When I was telling him I had a few situations on the floor, you know what I'm saying? I was going around like as far as what I'm gonna do on the music side. That nigga like, listen, bro, whatever you doing, whatever decision you make, that motherfucker taking too long. Fuck is you doing? Like, you know, nigga told me like, bro, not to put your shit down, but you ain't promised to be a nigga that's hot in 6 months. Get that motherfucking money. You waiting, you playing.
This nigga keep going back and forth.
That shit meant
They got some crazy money over here. They got some crazy money over here. I said, damn. So I talked to him like about 5 times in a week, and I had a long ass conversation one time in the crib. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, so what's going on? Oh no, man, because you know what? I got them. You know, I'm gonna get back with them. You got motherfuckers from labels calling me.
Yeah.
Damn. And I'm doing
tap me in with
introductions.
them.
Like,
Yeah,
yo,
on everything.
here go this number. Here you go. They looking for you.
Me.
So he gonna tell me, oh man, you know what I'm doing? I'm waiting. I'm checking them out. But I called him. I said, listen, man, nigga, 90 days, you might be colder than a motherfucking ice.
Everything.
Fuck is you doing, man? It's every time you walk out, every time they hang up the phone with you, it's 15 more motherfucking artists that day that they looking to sign. What makes you think that you going, you know what I mean? And the young niggas.
Yeah.
Stop playing games. Go get your fucking money or you
woke
ice.
me
So
right
guess
the
what?
fuck up. I
You
ain't gonna lie.
listened.
I listened.
But let me give you a different joint. We go 10 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
We doing our podcast 6 months. We start getting offered deals, right? Deal come on the table. I get a call from Lil one night. The sincerity in his voice was so real. That nigga said, cuz. I said, what's up, cuz? He said, I've been thinking, cuz, like, we should just take the deal, cuz I ain't never had no real money, cuz.
This the real one. This the one.
Yeah.
This the one. I'm in the bathroom.
He said, I ain't never had no real money, cuz. Like, did he try to hit me with the joint? And you know, you done had some real money.
You got to play it, nigga.
He had his whole speech ran out.
touched that shit.
I'm trying to touch. I got some shit I'm trying to do.
He like,
You know what I mean?
because I don't really know if I want to go back and forth with these folks, man. I just want to just, like that.
And then hold up.
The nigga said, like, the money is like, it's good.
Behold.
Like,
And then when it's time, I'm the one that wound up going back and forth with him.
no, because
Right.
listen.
I'm like, hold up. Nah,
Because listen,
we
though.
got to.
Listen, because I laughed that shit off. That shit was funny because he was so sincere.
I'm like, we got this week, nigga.
But
we
he
got
like,
these
this
people
week,
with
man,
the
like,
email.
what
We
we
got
gotta do,
bullshit.
like,
Money in
let's
the
just
email.
take it, cuz let's just take
We
it.
talking about M's is in the email, and I'm like,
I said, no, cuz.
nigga, you play it, nigga.
I'm like, I hear you, cuz, but we ain't never taking the first offer, cuz. And he listened, though. See how you listen?
Yeah.
It hurt him, too. He was like, oh, all right, cuz, like.
How that shit work out?
He wanted to be like, if we fuck this deal up, cuz, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm
Back
taking
to
a shower
jail
and
for
went to
a
sleep that night.
I ain't coming home.
I said, I gotta go to sleep, man.
We fucked this deal up, cuz I ain't coming home no more.
I'm looking at the email, right? I'm looking at the email. I'm
He
like,
can't believe it. He just,
I keep looking at
he
it.
fucked
like,
up. But see, I done had 1,000 deals.
Yeah, you done had.
So
you
I
know
know
what
how
that
this shit
feel
go.
like. Yeah.
So then when they come in and we go to sit down, guess what we got? 3 times more than what they offered.
I kept looking at that email though. I had that
Yeah,
shit on
well,
my
we
MacBook.
looking at that place like,
Listen,
man,
this how you
fuck
know it was
this
crazy.
shit, boy.
I had that shit on my MacBook, and I'm laying in bed, and I'm just looking
How
at
many
it.
times you read that motherfucker?
No,
Lo?
I had it on the MacBook. So I'm laying in bed, and I'm just looking at the TV, and I'll be looking at TV, and I'll be like,
He's looking at that motherfucker.
I had that bitch open. You know how the Mac screen, you can't have the screen still. I'm like, this nigga playing.
Because in his mind, he like,
I'm
it's happening, bro. I just
Yeah.
came home from jail. I just was in a cell.
I'm like, yo, this is real. I need
He
this
like,
cake. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I got
That's a
shit I want to
blessing,
do.
dog.
He like, Big Johnny just whispered in my ear last year. This shit goes, cuz, just take it, cuz, take it. Sign it. I'm signing it tomorrow. Fuck it. No, you're not, nigga.
Nah, but it wasn't no pushback, none of that
And
shit.
then,
You listen.
he listened. And
Yeah.
then we went in there and, you know, I sit back and I correct shit because we always got a game plan. And I correct shit if he a little off it. But he went in there and he was stern. And he said, listen here. That offer was nice, but we gonna need we gonna need this. And he didn't know if he was about to break, if he was about to go. All right, we take that shit. We'll take that shit. We was bullshit. I was bullshit. Or he is about to. And he sat there, and them folks said,
Here you go right here.
done deal. And that nigga was
I ain't
like,
gonna say the amount.
No, here you go right here.
done deal?
This was the first one. Look at this. Here go that email. See this date? What date is this right here?
November 1st, 2019.
Look. This what it was.
Guaranteed to that.
And
fuck that. I ain't rap no more. Fuck
But
this
listen,
shit, bro. I'm
but
about to
listen.
podcast.
That was the first offer.
That was the first one. That was
And you
19.
said that
ended up
bitch tripled
3
that.
times
Yeah, I said
that.
no.
God,
You feel what I'm saying? And
I'm
they
looking
said-
at that
and
email
listen,
like,
and listen, and what was so crazy is that within 5 seconds of him saying that, they said, let's do it. Let's get it done. And then we left out of there. And I said, bitch, we could have gotten more. The fuck is wrong with you? See how fast they gave us
and
that
then you know what
fucking
was
money?
crazy? You know why I'm glad we did? Because at that time, you gotta understand this. At that time,
funky motherfucker.
I never paid taxes, none of that. So at that time, I wasn't the season that now that when I'm looking at money, a nigga can say, damn, $4 million.
Yeah.
I'm already like,
Because the taxes.
that's going down to 2 something because I got to pay, you understand, 40%.
Yeah, see, he
You know what I
was
mean?
fucked up. He was like, break bread. I'm like, nigga, that ain't how it go. We running the business.
Pay them
He's like,
tips.
wait, you so
Crazy.
You just, what the fuck is you talking about? Man, we running the business.
That shit fucked you up in the head, though.
Then we had to
didn't
pay
it,
them
on
taxes
them
quarterly.
That
He
first
was
time.
ready back. I'm keeping it
The
real.
first time.
That was the first time he was ready to go back to jail. When we had to pay the first quarter of them taxes, he was like, wait, what? We got to get them what?
Fuck them bitches. I ain't
I had to go in the account.
That nigga was in the account. I was talking about, who the fuck is Sam? I don't know him. Why can't I get him my money? I don't even know no nigga's name Sam. Cuz, do you know a nigga named Sam? Cuz,
Feds, the state.
I don't know no nigga named
You
Sam.
gotta pay the feds, your city, your state. Oh, that shit, wow.
I'm like, cuz, you gotta pay. He like, cuz. He was fucking. He was like, cuz, just help me understand this, cuz. So we get this amount of money,
I cashed.
and we gotta give 40% to somebody fucking named Sam that we don't know.
Yo, and you know what's crazy
We live
about
out that
it?
motherfucker, he was
listen,
crying.
like,
That
listen.
nigga was-
I went home. Listen, cause listen.
He was saying all kinds. That's when he resorted shit back to the streets. They just robbed us with no gun, cuz. At least we used guns back in the day. Like,
I said on everything I love. I'm in the office. I cashed them out right there and there. I said, okay, bet. Come on, let's get this money. Let's do this
Oh,
shit.
you
right.
paid them bitches as soon as you got
I
your
pay
shit?
that shit
No,
right
we don't
there.
play no games.
That was my first time, and I
Put
cashed
it-
them out.
Take this shit.
You know what I'm saying? And that was like $375.
That was smart.
I say,
though.
get the fuck out.
Yeah,
I walk
fuck
out,
away
go
from me.
take a shower, went home.
That was quarterly.
that was like
That was the first.
I read that
so-
shit.
That was. That was like.
so I cashed them right. I go home, took a shower, and then I looked at money totally different.
Right.
I said an M is 600,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Two M's is 1.2. And I just kept looking at money like that now. So I'm like, all right, bet. And now then I said, okay, every dollar I'm getting, I'm putting 40% of it up straight to taxes. 40 cents of the dollar go right to the tax man. So I don't even see it. So now I ain't got to worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, that's changed my whole life, man.
Hey, that shit real. They say that's how a lot of niggas done went broke. They like end up getting some real M's and shit, not paying them motherfucking tax. That shit really catch up and
See,
fucking
for me,
nigga up.
it's better to pay
Well,
them
they gonna
bitches
send you that letter.
quarterly
How they
for
gonna
me.
come for sure?
Let me
Gotta
let me
pay
explain
them
something to you.
bitches. I hate
Anytime if you get a real contract or anytime you doing, you signing that W-9
Yeah.
and the motherfucker saying that they gave you that money. Oh yeah, they gonna come out of nowhere. They gonna send you a letter. Yeah, and when they send it to you, you better figure that shit out.
That's why I don't like motherfuckers like money coming to me when I do like business deals and I got like partners and shit and we busting our shit down. I don't want a nigga money coming to me. I feel like I gotta
No,
pay
you
it.
better not. If a nigga coming to you, oh no, you
That's
don't
what
want
I
that.
be saying. I gotta pay them taxes on that
Everybody
shit.
got
That
W-9
shit
and
real.
She set me up on a low a couple times. No, just send it to Gil.
Since end of the deal, yeah.
I had to check that nigga. The pussy don't be sending no fucking money to me.
He said
You know what I'm saying? He come to me one day talking about.
You got 175? Send it to Gil. He goes phone number.
He talking about, yeah, can you
Get
get
it
my
out
money
the
out your
account.
account one time? I'm like,
stuck
fuck you
the
mean about your
motherfucking
money in my
tax,
account?
175.
He talking about, no, I had got the people from such and such to send the money to you. What
You know,
the
that's heavy,
fuck you
heavy.
sending money to my account for?
Shit serious.
Fuck,
man.
bro, okay, cool, I got you, bitch. You know what I did? Took 40% of
stuck
that
you with
fucking
the
money. Here you go.
taxes.
No, he took-
I
he
took
took
your
it out my
taxes
money.
out, nigga. Fuck is
Yeah.
wrong with you, bitch? You think
You
you set
burnt me.
me up? Fuck wrong with you? But we got that motherfucking Gangsta Grills out.
Yes, sir. Paint the city.
Huh?
All right now.
Huh?
One of them. DJ Drama.
Huh?
Drink God. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was like some bucket list shit for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watching that nigga Drama come up doing that shit with Jeezy and Gucci, just everybody he was fucking with, bro. Like that shit just like, you know what I mean? I told myself back then, like, nigga, I'm doing one of them bitch. I don't give a fuck if that shit played. I don't fuck about none of that. I'm doing that. It's just so happy, you know. And that just show you DJ Drama grind, because that nigga still running.
Still at it.
Still got to run. He still turned. His shit still popping. You know what I'm saying? So we just did that bitch for the streets.
Shout out to DJ Drama.
Yeah.
Is he from Philly or Atlanta? What would you consider?
He from Philly. Stop it.
I'm just asking. Cause nigga been in Atlanta forever, man. It's like, no, Drama from Philly. We always fuck with him.
Drama from Philly, ain't?
Yeah.
What's the part you said he was from?
A nigga, he claimed Germantown, but he from down the bottom.
What the fuck is Germantown?
It's like uptown, like close to.
Drama was from Elkins Park somewhere. Like
No, he from
Darby.
he's from down the
What part y'all
bottom.
from?
we from
North Philly.
From North Philly. What that bitch like? It's like, it's that spot.
That's where you came. Where you came to the studio.
I was in North Philly. Yeah.
That's where they, you know.
Right next to Rich
But
Allen
where I'm from,
Project. used to be
Philly
at.
turned the fuck up right now.
Yeah, man. See them niggas out there,
Crazy.
man. You know, they shoot your motherfucking shoulder blades out your body, man. And it's sad, man. I'm talking about it's sad, man, because it's so bad in Philly, man. I promise you, bro. You know now when a nigga get shot, man, you know the ambulance don't even pull up.
Down there? Damn.
The fire truck pull up, come put a nigga out first, man. Nigga be on fire, man.
Well, that bitch, I just seen that bitch on
Dude,
CNN early. That
Shit
bitch
crazy,
going
man.
up.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Game Time. Stop playing right now. Whatever you're doing, if you're into sports, you like concerts right now, download the Game Time app. Listen, your first purchase is going to be $20 off. You're getting $20 off. But one thing about the Game Time app, listen, it was created by fans for fans. Game Time is a new ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest prices. Listen, we're talking about the lowest prices. That's why you got to download the Game Time app right now. It's possible with with the Game Time app, the biggest last-minute price drops can be found on the seats you thought you never can buy. I'm talking about you got a lot of shows coming up right now. I'm talking about New Year coming up, a lot of shows coming up, sporting events, everything you want. I'm talking about get tickets to concerts, NBA, NHL, all the game. I'm talking about on the Game Time app, everything you're thinking about, you could get. I'm talking about, but once again, guess what? $20 off. You're getting $20 off your first purchase. Download the Game Time app. Go to the account tab to create the login and redeem code Dollaz, DOLLAZ, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Now, listen, what is you waiting for? Download the Game Time app. Last minute tickets, lowest prices, guaranteed. It's just like that.
You could be the motherfucking Pope in jail. Your bitch get fucked. Your heart is hurt. You want to smoke with everybody.
Oh, no, you know how that shit. Nigga in jail, you know a nigga gonna be hurt.
This nigga call home, try to have me pulling up on his bitch crib, checking up on him. I was like, well, nigga, what? Yes, you did,
You
pussy.
wasn't tweaking like
Talk
that,
about
Lo.
both of-
Come on, Lo.
No, he's about
Tell me that.
Bro, he's about
This nigga
he's
be
about
lying.
go through. No, he not. But see, you talk about go through there, see if with cars out there. I'm like, nigga, what? I'm
Come
like,
on,
dog.
Lo. You ain't coming like that.
Since you got a
bro.
20 piece, bro, fuck what you talk about.
One thing about me,
Sit your dumb ass down.
like
somewhere.
a lot of cats don't understand this.
He
man.
was 17. You know he told me go through there.
Nah,
You was 17 when you went that motherfucker?
Yeah.
16, somewhere like that. I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
What, they charged you as an adult?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about this game, you go to the penitentiary, baby leg got your bitch. It's over. You think you going to jail and gonna leave that little cute thing out here with that fat ass? You're done.
That's the worst thing nigga be thinking about.
You're done,
like,
Slim.
Focus on it. You talking
Baby
about
leg,
Slim. That's that
baby
DC
leg,
shit.
baby leg gonna put it to you. You gonna put it to your people, man. I mean, be thankful. So what you got to do is, when you go to jail, you got to go from the boyfriend to the counselor. You got to call her. She gonna cry. Hey, how you doing, baby? So she can still keep sending you them JPays, that money order. Keep your commissary right. Don't be
do no
policing,
arguing, right?
Don't be policing no pussy from jail, man.
Yeah, nah.
Don't do no arguing,
Don't
right?
do no arguing. Call there, sending them letters, because you got to be a therapy, because she gonna go through 4 or 5 niggas a year, right? So it's gonna be times. No. It's gonna be times where it's though she gonna disappear for 3 months. They're gonna pop up. I was going through something, and you gotta nurse her through that shit. She come up on a visit. She your girl again. You know what I mean? Yeah, baby, I'm just tired. I ain't got time. She go do all that shit. You go eat all the food and all the shit in the machine on the visits. Eat as much as you can, because
Fuck
you don't
that
know when
shit
she
up.
coming back. She might leave. All them commissaries, preserve them JPays and the money orders. Preserve that shit. Because at any time when baby leg come through that night, after you hang that phone up, yeah, babe, what you ready to do? You laying in bed, you going to sleep? Yeah, I love you too. I love you, babe.
Soon as you hang that phone, go baby leg might be in there already watching the game.
Ready tackle your bitch like Lawrence
baby
Taylor.
leg, listen, baby
ready
leg.
sack your bitch. And let me just tell you something. I don't know if I was in jail, I would agree with that advice. I'm not nursing no bitch through no bad dicks that she took.
Man, you gotta keep the money orders coming, man.
She took a bunch of bad dicks. I'm nursing it through. I work
you
in the
saying,
kitchen.
You saying
nigga,
roll with it, basically, Lo.
I'm not saying. I'm saying. Listen, the bottom line. The bottom line is like this. Baby leg is coming. He's gonna be spiking your bra when you in jail. Baby leg
ass pop out. She gonna be with baby leg.
And sometimes
I told all the young niggas,
and I told my young boy, listen,
when your bitch taking multiple dicks, just nurse her through it.
Listen, I told my young boy, right?
Not nursing a bitch.
He was
through
in
no
baby
dicks.
leg ain't a bad guy. Listen, bad guy. Listen. I told my young boy, he in the yard bitching and whining, right? I'm in there. I didn't finish running out. Every time I run around the lab, they did a basketball court. You know the basketball court. He in there bitching. Yeah, man, this bitch. I told the bitch. He snapping, right? I keep running. I come back. Then I stand right next to him, do my calisthenics because they standing right next to the bench on the basketball court. Me and my home, I said, I said, Neff, listen, man. You ready to fuck your money up, man. Don't be calling her screaming and hollering about who you heard. You ready to fuck your whole bankroll up.
Right.
No, man, that bitch ain't gonna be. My man said she saw it. I said, your man got you. Your man's a nut for even telling you that. He saw it at the market with Fat Mike with the Benz. Fat Mike sending you the money orders, nigga. How you think you getting that money? He buying little Boo Boo and Jerome some sneaks.
But tell me this though, Lo, is you saying that shit acceptable though?
I ain't saying it's acceptable, but
I'm saying
why you in the jail is over, baby.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
keeping it all
Figure it
real.
out.
You go to jail for a dime, man. Come on, man. 15 years, man.
I think
can't
the
expect
nigga.
no
Yeah,
more.
Let me explain it. Let me explain it. In this day and time, in this day and time, with the temperature and the mindset and this and what's going on right now, you better not go to jail for a fucking month. Baby leg coming through.
No, for sure.
There's a different breed out here,
That's
man.
why I don't think. That's why I don't think it should be no hold on situation, especially on like a big sentence. Man, nigga got a girl. I just
ain't nobody writing no letters. Ain't nobody doing none of that shit. They in the hookah lounge that night. Soon as you get sick,
She talking about the hookah.
you get 90
lounge.
days. Bang, they in the hookah lounge. Fat Mike with the Benz in there.
Fat Mike in there with the big cheeks.
Put money on the books, all type of shit for her.
Next thing you know, she's sending you pictures, right? You in jail, she's sending you pictures. You see a fat shadow holding the camera. Talking about, I was with my girls.
Fat Mike
with the
Fat
Benz.
Mike in there with the Benz and the big cheeks
That
and the
nigga
hookah in his hand.
Cause he gonna pay what he weigh. Shit.
Man, that's why a nigga gotta just let that shit go, boy. Nigga
You gotta let it go from the rip. Get your money.
Let
While
that
you
shit
out
go.
there, if you operating outside of law, put you some jail money to fuck up. Put your money for your lawyer, your mouthpiece, and to retain anything you got while you gonna sit down. Cause you're gonna need a bankroll.
Let that shit go.
You understand me?
But there's some good women out there that hold their niggas down in jail. Don't act like you ain't seen niggas come up there for years on top of years holding a nigga down. Cause you had that I don't know the bitch. I forget if the bitch was 53 or 63. That bitch you had coming up to the jail.
What?
Come on, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. No, the bitch was 53.
Damn.
He had a 53-year-old bitch coming up to the jail, dropping commissary off. He hugging the
This
bitch
nigga
all
lying
in the
on me,
visit.
man.
No, I'm not.
He
Hey,
lying
fuck
on
is
me,
you talking
man.
about? He had a 53-year-old bitch coming up to the jail.
This nigga lying on me.
He better, this nigga, let me just tell you something. And
This
any
nigga
bitch that meet a nigga on meetaprisoner.com, bitch, you're a loser. You hear me? You're the ultimate fucking loser, bitch. You meet how the fuck you meet a nigga in jail?
Stop, you
This
fucking niggas.
50, no,
You
fuck
fucking
outta-
niggas
I don't
smack
give a
up,
fuck.
man. Don't do
This
that shit.
bitch-
You hating on niggas in jail, man.
This nigga met a bitch on meetaprisoner.com. This bitch was 53
Lying.
years old. He up there hugging the bitch in the visiting room. She buying him all the snacks. This nigga came, this is the only reason why I know. This nigga came home, right? The bitch never heard from the nigga. This bitch, this bitch DM me, wrote me this long ass 2 paragraphs about how she held him down and he ain't never talked to her when he was home. And the only reason why I knew the bitch age because she had it on her profile.
Oh, that shit
53 and fine. Bitch, she was 53 with a B.O.B. Bitch had a beat up body, man.
Look. That's the joint right there.
This meetaprisoner.com.
That's me the inmate.
Meetainmate.com.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though,
we
bro.
gonna put this shit on the
nigga
screen.
better do their bid though, bro. You
better do your
find
bid,
you
though.
something on that
Look,
motherfucker. You better do that
Look
bid,
how
man.
many niggas on here, and
Fuck
this
that.
nut ass nigga was on it. Hi, I'm Wallow. I like to take long walks in the park with the dog and you, and all this dumb ass shit. Look at all these niggas on here, man.
Niggas on that bitch.
Look at this shit.
Niggas was trying to catch.
This is loser shit. Could you imagine being over here? Look at these niggas. These niggas like murder suspects. Look at this shit.
Niggas trying to bid. He don't understand this shit.
That shit
Yo,
crazy,
this is
man.
crazy.
Let me just tell you something, man. Gangsta Grills, man, out now.
Paint the city.
Go get that motherfucker.
All right now.
Stream it, TikTok it, download it, buy it, Instagram it, Twitter it. Tell us what's your best songs on that motherfucker. You hear me?
Man, my favorite shit is that shit with me and Snow. Me and Pluto got some shit. And that intro stupid.
Let's
this
go.
bitch really one of them. We did this for the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Believe that.
I got a couple motherfuckers in here too, bro. I want y'all. Hey, Piggy, come here real quick. I gotta turn up, man. Piggy turned. She from Cleveland. She got this shit going.
What's up, Piggy from Cleveland?
She got a song called "Pressure" out right now. That bitch going viral in real life.
So this the label?
Well, she just my homegirl. We just rocking. You know what I'm saying? We get into that part on the full label side. We're gonna come all that, but right now she got a single out called "Pressure." That bitch going dumb.
Believe that.
You know what
So
I'm
y'all
saying?
gonna download that motherfucking Pinky right now. You hear
Got
me?
Bray over there too. What's up, Bray? Bray over there.
Wait, he called me Pinky.
No, don't worry about
That's what
it.
he said. I was about to say, say one more motherfucking thing, nigga. One more nigga and it's over, nigga.
This nigga high, man.
What'd he say?
My name is Piggy.
Oh, Piggy. Oh, okay. So y'all go download that Piggy, nigga. Yeah. Fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Players fuck up too, damn Piggy.
Okay.
Yeah, players fuck up. You hear me?
We got a couple more though. We got
That's what I'm
Jungle. Where
talking
Lil
about.
Peasy at? Where's BRPs at? Come here, gang. We about to end this shit.
Go download that motherfucking Piggy. What's the name of it?
Pressure.
Pressure.
Hey, bro, her shit really going viral, bro.
I did.
Real life. She
I
got a
probably
big-ass
did.
song right
Yeah,
now,
be
bro.
like, who she thinks she is?
That's you.
Yeah.
That's her.
Oh my
That's her.
Yo, do you know how many chicks be on there snapping about
That's
that
her
shit?
record, bro. She
They
turned.
everybody be using that shit, and a lot of chicks don't be pressure though.
Yeah, I'm Pressure though.
Yeah, but they don't
Hey,
be
man,
pressure.
them labels get the don't. Yeah.
Let me put that shit
Give
on
her
right
Big
now.
Ice.
Let us sit
We
down,
on
man.
that.
Fuck that. We turn it
Yeah,
up.
come on, come sit over here. Come on.
We ready to turn it up. We ready to turn you up.
Yeah. Fuck that.
We turning you up.
Come on, I want to hear you rap that shit.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm a little drunk.
Hey, them
so
record
I'm-
labels,
we
y'all
don't care
tap
about
in
that.
with Big Ice, man, with the drink guy.
care
She
about
one of
none
them.
of that.
She, yeah.
You drunk.
Her and
I'm
Bray,
a
they
little
both.
drunk. Bray came
Bray
in
acting
here.
shy.
Type the name. Type the name in.
Yeah.
Pretty Bray over
We turning
there.
the fuck
she
up,
acting
ain't?
shy.
Oh, this me.
Play that.
Oh,
Play that
let me
pressure.
play this shit.
Play that pressure.
Where's
man.
pressure at?
That's just Pressure.
This the original song, right?
Yeah.
You better turn it the fuck up too.
Turn this bitch up.
Wait, what do I got?
No, it ain't no
Fuck
way.
that.
You
You
talking?
about to rap
You
this
ready to
shit,
fuck your
Piggy.
moment up? You ready to fuck your money up?
Man,
Don't fuck. No,
fuck
turn
that.
it the fuck up.
Hey,
I'll
fuck
mess your
that,
money
man.
up.
Put that shit
I'm
on.
putting that shit on.
Piggy.
No, we not.
Okay.
You go ahead and fuck your moment up.
Honestly,
You in the
y'all
biggest show.
doing
Auntie
too
Pig.
much.
Listen, come on, let's go.
Auntie Piggy. Oh, you want me to rap?
Yeah, you rapping.
on.
Look at the camera. Come on. Don't mess your money up. Mess your money up if you want.
Bitch is Piggy.
That's your one right there.
Come on, Piggy.
Who she thinks she is? Pressure, flexer, who gon' check her? Nobody. Test her, bless her, make you respect her. This pussy the best, can't fuck at the west. I threw me his feelings, but I cannot. More 21 Savage than 21 questions. I taught her a lesson. Let's address it, ho. GPS. You hoes need a plan B. CVS. I'm on the road doing shows. You hoes gon' see me less. They was sleeping, I got better, bitch. That's beauty rest. And I'm relaxing. School of hard knocks, I gotta see in fashion. Stashing with the trappers on the back rows, getting back in. Sweet texting, got a quarterback, had the sack on tax bracket.
See what I'm saying, man?
Fuck that shit.
See what I'm saying?
Bitch
Hey,
is
man.
Piggy. Who she thinks she is?
Pressure.
Pressure.
Come on, Piggy.
I gotta keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. Come on.
Hey.
Go. 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 Go.
Fuck a hook, sold another verse. In my bag, bought another purse. Superstar bitch from the dirt. Put them on a shirt like merch. My life is a movie, play a part. On the road, the richest play a part. Put up on me and a push to start. Got me in this rave dancing with the stars. I'm never gon' hate, I'm never gon' settle. I can't let a broke nigga fuck up my schedule.
Come
Bitches
on.
is mad, but that's just the devil. Nosy ass bitches, I put bookers on my best.
Tell them who you is. Tell them who you is.
I'm auntie.
Tell them that Instagram,
Auntie
baby.
who? Tell them who
I'm
you is.
auntie. No,
Follow her
it's
on the
Auntie
gram.
Pig on Instagram. Make me go oink on everything else.
Oh shit.
Oh, y'all like
my
that.
homegirl, y'all.
Pressure. You
I didn't know
definitely,
y'all was gonna like that.
definitely pressure.
One last shout out
Come on, man.
SBRPs and Young Jungle. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bring him in here, man.
Jungle over there.
Barbecue Bake this young nigga, man.
What's up, man? Tell them y'all gram real quick, man.
SBR.PZ, 2 Y's at the end.
Tell them your gram, son.
_Big Jungle.
Man, y'all better talk that shit to the mic, man.
Oh yeah, I'm up next, man. You gonna see me soon. Definitely. Definitely.
Believe that. Believe that. Well, man, we live, man. From Detroit, man.
It's going down.
Gangsta Grills out right now.
So y'all know.
And it's just like that. Right.